Hello and welcome to Lyndhurst Primary School. I'm Mrs Egan Walsh and I'm the head teacher. Our vision is shaping the future, making memories ready for life. And everything we do is designed to work towards this vision. We're a focused trust academy with a strong ethos built on 7 expectations, which are closely linked with British values, and we promote respect for all. We want you and your child to create many happy memories at Lyndhurst, and we look forward to welcoming you in person in September. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Miss Hops. I'm the early years lead and I'm one of the reception teachers. So the purpose of this video is to introduce you to some of the things that we're going to be doing in reception this year, and to, if you've not been to Lyndhurst at all, to see what we're doing in school. So I'm going to share the screen and we can get started. As you know, this is a really tricky time, so our transition is very different from the usual week that we have at Lyndhurst. So people who haven't visited yet, we're hoping to be able to see you in September, but this gives you a flavour of what Lyndhurst is about. Okay, so things are going to be changing, I think, between now and September, so it's keep an eye on our website and see what happens. The plan is for us to be in September. So meet the teachers. Miss Hardman teaches Apple class and I teach Pear class, and the two classes share double doors which are usually opened apart from when we're doing some focus teaching. We also have a large outside area and that's timetabled, and the children are able to play and work inside and outside. Okay. So we've got 2 reception classes and we're in a big bubble at the moment, and things are going to be cleaned at the end of the day. So some things have had to be taken away because they can't be cleaned, and so our risk assessments are up to date and always being reviewed to make sure that we keep everybody safe. We want everybody to learn, but we want to keep everybody safe. So one of the ways to keep everyone safe is to be washing our hands a lot, and so we've got a song and there's a link on here so you can use this to wash your hands for the correct amount of time, or you may have your own song that you want to share with us when you come in. We've also got hand sanitizers placed around the building as well. In the video showing you the layout of the classrooms, it showed our toilets, and our toilets have got fantastic yellow doors. I'm hoping that everybody is toilet trained. If somebody isn't quite there yet, you've got 8 weeks to get that sorted, and it makes a massive difference to a child's confidence if they know that they can come in and they can independently use the toilet, because that is what would be expected of them. If anybody has any difficulties though, please let us know, because we are here to help. Okay, school uniform. So I think I am and Mrs Egan Walsh are hiding the black trousers actually there, but there are black trousers there. So it's white polo shirt, pinafore and skirt for girls, or it's the polo shirt and black or grey trousers for boys. Sensible shoes, please, because we need to be able, we'll be running around the garden and climbing on tyres and things like that. We suggest, because of the COVID-19 and washing things every day, maybe get everything from the supermarket. You can get packs of polo shirts in 5s, and then it's a lot easier to keep on top of the washing and things. We do have a logo that you can buy a sweatshirt with the logo on, but we're not asking for that. A red sweatshirt will be great. We've also got an outdoor uniform, which is waterproofs and wellies. So it's really cold in Oldham and really wet a lot of the time, and we will be working outside in all weathers. So please buy waterproofs and big enough to go over a chunky winter coat, because it's cold and wet. So you might need to get the size up, and I would try, when you're going to buy them, I would try it over that coat to see if it's the right size. Long wellies too, please, if possible. Otherwise, in a big puddle, the water tends to go over the top. Okay, we have PE in school. They're going to love our PE lessons. We have a PE kit, a red t-shirt, shorts or joggers, and pumps, Velcro fastening please. That would mean the children were able to take them off and put them on again really easily. Regarding clothing, please could you help your child to be ready for school by being able to put their own coat on and to be able to take it off and hang it up on a hook and to be able to get changed for PE independently. One of our top tips would be let them practice getting ready for bed and putting their own pyjamas on when there isn't such a rush. To be able to take things off and put things on again is such a big skill, and some children find that a little bit tricky, but it's worth practicing so they've got a little bit of a head start coming in. Now, because our uniform is a uniform and it looks all the same, labelling is going to be really important. So there's a link here, and this is where you can buy labels to sew in. You can also get iron-on labels, or you could use a permanent marker and write in the label that's already in that garment. Please label everything. You'd be surprised at how many pairs of shoes are the same and the same size, and definitely, you know, the sweatshirts are going to look the same, and the polo shirts. And children don't tend to take off their clothes when they're getting changed for PE and put them in a neat pile and then put the same one on again. Often children mess up and take somebody else's clothes. So with names in, it makes a massive difference for everybody. And because of COVID-19, we're not going to have any lost property this year. So if it doesn't turn up and we can't find it, or there's a no name in it, it won't be sent home, it'll be thrown away. So names are essential this year. So at Lyndhurst, we've got something called expectations, and this is how our whole school operates. So it starts in nursery, it continues in reception, and this is really essential for everyone to be fair and kind and respectful and trying to do their best. So we use the language of choice, and we're trying to support the children to make the right choices, to be aware of their behaviour, and to understand that there are consequences to some of their actions. We use the phrase, let me help you, a lot, and the children tend to pick that up and use it at home. So you might find that. But this has worked really well, and it runs through our school from nursery to year 6. Okay, and this is really important that the children understand it. You understand why we're doing this. We want everyone to feel respected and safe. To start with, we're using the 3 Little Pigs in our learning for reception, and that's because it was a firm favourite from nursery. So we're going to start with the 3 Little Pigs, and we're going to be looking at perseverance and building and materials. And then later on in this first half term, we're going to be exploring the stories of Shirley Hughes, who wrote Dogger and the Alfie stories. So lots of nice stories to think about. And if you want to get ahead, you can always get them from the library. Okay, next slide. Phonics, a very big part of our learning in reception. So we are going to be looking at Read, Write, Ink phonics, and we will be starting that as soon as all the children are in school. And we will be teaching the not the sounds first, but the pictures. And then we're going to be teaching the sounds. And this is to get all of those sounds and pictures, make those links in the children's minds and get those sounds going, and getting the children blending as quickly as they can in order to be reading as quickly as they can. And we have a very successful rate of reading and read-write with Read, Write, Ink. And it also really helps the children with their writing. And it's lovely to see them grow in confidence in these areas. Our number work, we're using the maths mastery approach. We're going to be looking at numbers 1 to 10 in lots of detail. We're going to be looking at one more, one less, and number bonds, and we're going to be looking at addition, subtraction, some sharing, early division. So there's a link there that you can look at, the white row, so you can see the resources that we're using in school. And later in the year, I'm sure we'll have meetings to explain a bit more about the maths and the phonics that I've just talked about. Okay, I've whizzed through that. It's been a whistle-stop tour of what's happening in reception, just to give you a flavour and a taste of what we're doing. This last slide is to help you. If you've got any questions and queries, please send them to this email address, and everything will be answered to the best of our ability. And then we're going to post the questions and answers so everybody can see what all the parents have been looking at, thinking about, sorry. And I think so somebody else may have had a query that you hadn't thought of, but it helps you as well.
Thanks very much, Miss Hops. Just want to add to what Miss Hops said there about uniform. If your child doesn't want to wear a skirt or a pinafore, they're more than welcome to wear the trousers. Sometimes it's more practical to wear trousers because there's a lot of climbing and things like that go on in
Yes.
reception. So just bear that in mind. We know that you're waiting for the dates to start and a little bit more information. Please bear with us. We're working on getting that out to you. We're currently doing all the plans for September, following the government guidance, liaising with the local authority and the trust. And we have to have our plans approved by the trust before we can share them. So we're just trying to get them right before we send them out. So keep your eye on the social media, keep your eye on your emails, and we'll get that out as soon as we can. We're really looking forward for you starting in September. You know, it's a lovely, lovely school. If you don't know us, the staff are very, very passionate about what they do. They want the best for your children, and we really look forward for you starting. Thank you very much. Thanks, Miss Hops too.
Okay, thanks very much, everyone. See you in September. Have a good summer. Bye-bye.